You know, it really was a lot of things that transpired during the course of that time period. It starts kind of with the review and what potentially could happen coming out of the review. We had a couple scenarios, and you know, there was obviously touchdown, drive over scenario. There was a scenario that transpired that was ruled incomplete, but there was also another scenario that was probably more critical and more time specific that was being discussed. It was being discussed by us. It was presented to us by the officials during the review process that if he gets ruled completed catch down in bounds, that was probably the most significant element of the discussion as we approached the last play. While they were in review, that was being discussed. Because if his knee was down in the field of play, there would be a 10-second runoff, they'd spot the ball, wind the clock, and we'd be faced with a running clock in that circumstance. So that probably was the most significant element of the discussion when they were in the review, and that was presented to us by one of the officials, that they may come out with a completed ball in the field of play, and he gave us an alert that may include a 10-second runoff and a running clock. So obviously, 10-second runoff, running clock, that's the scenario that maintained most of our attention in terms of what could happen as they came out of review. What did happen when they came out of review, obviously, is probably the least of the scenarios from my expectation, which was it'd be ruled an incomplete pass.